Cool. Who remembers what happened last
I
time?
have no recollection other than
We were buying a
we
ship
murdered someone.
and we murdered someone.
We murdered somebody who may have been an innocent man, but then I realised I was chaotic and neutral. So
Sam murdered someone.
oh yeah,
I tried to not murder them, and then Sam just went, "Oh well, let's just murder him."
I mean, kind of, yeah, a bit yes, a bit of kinda. Yeah,
maybe that can be.
So yeah, you guys were you guys have been officially inducted into the Starfinder Society as in sort of recognition for your services
to murder an innocent man.
and promptly, like within the week, whilst trying to drum up some funds to purchase your own ship,
a man died, and we had nothing to do with it.
You met
Exactly.
you met a guy, a floating brain by the name of Hieronymus Blint, who purports to be a private investigator. Where is he?
Didn't he say
There
it?
he is.
Did he say a lot?
Did he live in a bin?
Yeah, well,
I see.
living in the bin, he was looking in the bin for clues, and he asked you to kill someone, and you all agreed with very little like interrogation. Yeah, he led you to a relatively quiet neighborhood on the station, and you snuck into a family home. And
don't say family home. It makes it sound so much worse than it was.
I mean,
it's
you
not as
managed
bad
to
as it
sneak
was.
past the sleeping children
You're the one who
in the bedroom.
snuck past the sleeping children.
What?
And seemingly killed their father. But Hieronymus was absolutely adamant that you guys did the galaxy a favor in destroying an evil shape-shifting reptoid that had taken over the man's life. Upon interrogation, when you guys left, it seemed a bit grey as to whether or not he was telling the truth, because he seemed 100% earnest in his convictions. But there was a lot of evidence to say how he was disgraced for various reasons.
However, we then concluded that the vast majority of our party is chaotic and mostly neutral, so we didn't really care.
Yeah, and that was that. So you guys, but you guys did make out with a fair bit of money, and you left to your various abodes. And late that evening, when you came back, you all had you all had letters waiting for you.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Out of interest, the Starfinder Society.
mhm.
Are they what you'd normally refer to as a lawful good kind of organisation?
Yeah, probably. Generally speaking, as societies go, obviously there's factions within, but broadly, the Starfinder Society's goals aren't necessarily to a race or a particular nation. They are more sort of philosophical in that they're like for the pursuit of discovery and adventure and exploring the unknown, which can be sort of twisted to some nicer means or some less savory means.
So maybe lawful neutral?
Yeah, probably
Somewhere between lawful neutral and lawful good.
probably neutral good. I would probably put it in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They generally try to do good and like help civilization by sort of contributing to the overall sort of
Just a little fuzzy on the
sort of
means.
universal knowledge. Like discoveries they make aren't like kept private. They are like widely distributed.
So is it fair to say the ends are always good, the means are sometimes a bit iffy?
Depends on the faction, yeah. Some of them are a little bit more cutthroat about how they do their exploring.
Good, we'll fit right in.
So yes, you guys returned to your various abodes, and you came across black envelopes on black paper bearing the seal of the Eoxian Embassy on Absalom Station, where you guys were kindly invited to. Well, you were sort of expected to attend dinner with the Eoxy ambassador Givalas Knorr.
So is this a summons or an invite?
It's worded like an invite, but it's very easy to read the subtext that you are expected to attend. And it is for the following evening.
The man got to walk.
It does say transport will transport will arrive at such and such a time to pick you up.
Oh, lovely.
In such a time.
Hmm. Interesting.
I need to ring Dick Strawbridge about this.
Dick Strawbridge.
Dick Strawbridge.
I need to ring him, and have a good talk.
I don't know who that man is.
Dick
Strawbridge.
Strawbridge.
I don't think you do either.
I do.
Well, I suppose we should probably get ready. I proceed to buy every gun I possibly can. No, I'm kidding.
Were we saving up at some point for a ship?
You guys were saving up for a ship.
Yeah.
Did we buy it?
We don't have
No,
enough yet.
we haven't got enough yet. We did get quite a lot of money from our casual murder, though.
Hey.
There's no
Oh,
Dick
oh,
Strawbridge.
hit.
You.
I know. I got to bet our business transaction.
Yes.
It wasn't a transaction, though, was it?
It was. We did a thing and we got paid.
You did pay for it.
We
Our
exchanged
business
services for
activities
some money.
We provided services in return for goods.
generated a fair income.
Services were exchanged for goods.
What?
We provided a service and he provided us money.
Is money goods?
The more vague the metaphor, the better.
Money is pretty nice.
Does the Pope shit the Catholic? Wait, what?
Monetary reward.
Does the Pope shit bears?
Do bears shit
Only-
popes?
He only
The
shits
bears
Catholic
shit
bears.
Pope hats?
Oh, there was a completely unrelated aside. There was a new member of staff joined the team recently, and she immediately endeared herself to the rest of the team, because when someone said, like, they were saying, like, they were just chatting about something, I can't remember what it was, and someone said, "Oh, well, is the Pope Catholic?" And she goes, "No, he's a pedo." on like her second day, which was very fun.
Amazing.
I mean, the current Pope's actually pretty dope, but anyway, I appreciate the sentiment.
Have you seen Two
Dope
Popes?
Pope.
Have you
What?
seen Dope Pope? Have you seen Two Popes?
Two popes? No. Oh,
Two
that's that movie.
With Anthony Hopkins and the other guy, Jonathan Pryce. That's it.
Meant to be pretty good.
It's a very good film. I liked it.
Lovely. So getting back to the game.
Anywho.
My mistake. So, was there anything you guys were doing in preparation for this meeting, or
Shall we go and murder the Pope? Is there a Pope on Absalom?
there?
Is there a space
Look at the Pope.
Is there what?
A space Pope.
There is roll culture,
I know things about culture.
or you can roll mysticism, I suppose.
No, you don't. You know
I know
nothing.
all about culture, mate. You got wine drinkers and you got beer drinkers.
Shag remembers looking on some of the vids that he's seen on the net, and he's pretty sure that guy who keeps peddling all the the snack cakes is some kind of religious leader. I mean, he seems to. A lot of people seem to like him. So, by your estimation, that's what religion is.
Yeah,
Is
that makes
is
sense.
that a reference to something? 'Cause I don't get it.
I don't think so.
Okay, I was just checking. I wasn't missing something. Wasn't like some weird Ronald McDonald parallel.
And who was it who rolled? Brown Emmett. So yeah, Brown Emmett. there isn't any particular. I mean, there's a lot of different religions, so that all of them have their own particular sort of leaders and hierarchies. Depending on the races, they have their various. Some of them have like pantheons of gods. Some of them have sort of monotheistic, different alien races. Sometimes share gods, especially as time has gone on, and they've kind of merged cultures. There isn't one sort of overriding religion that has like dominated the Absalom, and there is like one pope. There is a monastery, you're pretty sure, somewhere, like a really big one, where people do all sorts of magic shit. You're pretty sure somewhere on the station. You think up in the arms, somewhere around there. But that's all you remember.
Let's go and blow it up.
Andy is known as religious terrorism.
No. Hey, we are peaceful protesters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sure they'll let you in.
We just put Ed on the spot and just completely thrown him there.
The one thing I wasn't expecting to have to answer today was questions about religion and his.
Well, it's annoying because there are things in here that I'm like, oh shit, they're referencing that, and I'm like, oh shit, pull that up. Was there anything that you guys wanted to do whilst you were waiting?
I don't think so.
No.
Wait, no, I've already got my concealed weapon, haven't I?
Other than, can I assume I have my hit points back?
Yeah, no. You guys have spent like you spent like a week since the last time
Definitely
you guys were
not
in
letting
combat.
go.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's good.
How big is my quick release sheath? Strange name for like a thing you can put stuff in.
It's light. It's for a light weapon, isn't it? So like a knife or a pistol, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So it'd probably be about like something that would fit onto like a forearm or like in a boot or something like that. About that sort of size.
I think I'll just take my survival knife in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it ambitious to try and fit a survival knife and a grenade in there?
Is this the survival knife that you used to murder that guy?
Yes.
Because I don't feel like it was survival that you used that for. I feel like we need to rename that knife.
That can be arranged.
Name it the murder weapon.
The murder knife.
I believe in the Starfinder universe, Shag, you would know that almost every goblin you have ever met refers to their various blades as either a dog slicer or a horse chopper.
I like that.
From the goblins' deep-seated cultural fear of dogs and horses.
Jesus, Tom.
I've seen that lots, actually.
Is that a pig?
No, it's a hippo.
It's a hippopotamus deflecting shit all over itself.
So, what are you going to go with? Dog slicer or horse chopper?
Horse chopper.
Mm-hmm.
I like dogs. Like, personally.
You have to remove yourself. Remove your personal emotion.
Lovely. So you guys just waiting for this for your transport to arrive?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Can I? I might regret this. Do I have access to gaffer tape?
I would assume so. Yeah, I mean,
Face
within a
tape.
day, I'm sure that's something you could buy for like a credit. Like,
What about condoms?
Are you going to gaffer
Oh,
tape
here we go.
the victim?
what are you trying to do?
I was going to gaffer tape the pin into my grenade so it can't come out, and then put it in a condom and show it with my bum.
Oh.
Okay, roll. Oh,
The gaffer tapes to make sure that nothing goes wrong.
roll engineering first.
Roll seduction.
roll engineering.
I am exceptionally good at engineering.
Yeah, no. So yeah, no, you managed to get a fairly good arrangement that you're fairly sure is gonna get in there
Right.
pretty good and and not sort of fail on you.
All right,
And then can you
put it in a cotton
roll?
arm and tie it up, and then lube it up and sit on that bitch.
Yeah, roll me some sleight of hand
I'm good at that too.
to see if you take any. Yeah, so you don't take any damage as such.
Just uncomfortable.
You just take some emotional damage.
I just hope that I don't end up in the same place as Tom's hippo.
But every time Sam has
I'm
a
gonna
shit, he
I'm
has to
gonna
roll to check to see
I'm
if
going
he.
to redefine the phrase explosive shit.
yeah. So the evening comes around, and you guys are all at your various abodes. I believe Ira and me are sort of staying up at the Law Spire complex and some of the sort of Starfinder accommodation. I think Mr. Snugglesworth and Tin Tomatoes are just
We're sleeping in some bins.
sleeping in some bins out behind a bar.
Isn't
I
someone
believe.
worth in a dumpster and then you're
I'm like an upturned Chinese box.
And I think Shag, you were staying in the Slab, the party's sort of go-to sort of dive bar. Just
ex-prison. I've got a cell to myself.
So actually, they swing by the Law Spire complex first, and everyone notices as Shag's getting into the car, he's just John Wayne, hobbling around, really bow-legged, but
Just got to gingerly sit down.
very slowly. And it's an automated vehicle which has come to pick you up. It doesn't have a driver. It's purely just an open sort of vehicle with no sort of discernible controls at all. It just sort of like arrives, opens, and then just sort of admits you in. After a brief ride up into the Eye, which is the main sort of central portion here of Absalom Station, you come to what is probably one of the few bits of open greenery that any of you have ever, or most of you are likely to have seen, which is Chitembe Park in the Eye of Absalom Station. And you come to a very ritzy neighborhood known as Parkside, just there, and there's these beautiful sort of like gilded mansions and like very well appointed sort of government buildings and embassies, and then suddenly you guys come up alongside a massive, imposing, dark stone monolith of a building with white columns and sort of green crackling green energy torches hanging from the from some of the archways.
Sounds like a building fit for a pope.
Yeah, it invokes a lot of sort of very popey gothiness.
Let's blow it up. Yeah.
It slowly whirs its way up, and outside you are greeted by Eoxians, who you guys are now fairly familiar with. It's the undead race of humanoids kept alive by necromancy, which are fairly commonplace on the station and aren't necessarily evil, but they're creepy, to say the least.
We have history with these lot.
You guys came across the Corpse Fleet, which is a group of renegade terrorists. Think like the IRA of the Eoxians. They are very opposed to collaborating with living beings.
Okay.
But most of Eox is a very nice, well-meaning, and contributing sort of member of Galactic Society. So you are admitted in, and you are ushered through into a cavernous dining room with a long sort of hard wooden table, and sitting at the head of it is a very regal, what you know to be a Eoxian necrovite, in beautiful, sort of long, flowing red robes, and he stands and he introduces himself as where are we? There we go. Givalask Nor.
He looks like a nice chap.
Wow, he
Oh wow!
interesting.
He stands as you enter and he says, "Gentlemen, please be seated. I thank you for coming on such short notice.
Short notice.
We have prepared refreshments, flavorful to your kind." And as you sit down, wait staff bring out some dishes of various kinds. They're a little bit hodgepodge. It's like someone followed a cooking book very well, but there's like things that don't go together. It's like cold soup and like followed by like nacho kind of things. Like it's beautiful food, but a bit odd and dissonant. And he says, "Please eat. I'm sure you are hungry. I know your kind are tendons to such things. Please, we can speak of business later." And he just sort of tenses his fingers and just watches you all as you eat. Mr. Snugglesworth just sort of like rips into his food and is just sort of chowing down on that.
Does it look good? What he's eating?
It's good. Like they brought you out some really nice stuff. Like what you tasted, and it's really nice. Like they've clearly like it's a galactic embassy. Like they must have like flown in chefs and stuff. Like they've got some good stuff.
Fair. Here in the kitchen, they've got a chef called Rawdon Gamzee, and he's just screaming at people. Just
Calling people idiot sandwiches.
yeah. What are you?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Give me a second. Where's perception? There you
Oh.
are. Oh, okay.
No TV chefs for Dan.
You don't quite hear anything, but no, nothing. It's still it's everything. Every noise you make is so echoey in here. It's hard to make out any sounds from outside. After a little while and of eating and sort of like some awkward silences, and when it's clear all of you guys are done and all of your plates have been taken away, Givalask leans forward again and says, "Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. I'm certain you're aware of the recent interest in the prospecting ship known as the Acreon that has brought an asteroid the media has dubbed the Drift Rock to the station. I believe you're acquainted with the dispute between Astral Extractions and the Hardscrabble Collective as well. And both the ship and the asteroid. Now, both parties are currently awaiting legal arbitration, but the wheels of justice often turn quite slowly. As a result, I have offered my services as a mediator and neutral third party in hoping to find a solution that is equitable to both factions. Now, all I ask and why I have called you is what we need to do now is learn the specifics of the opposing claims and conduct a fact-finding mission. Now, reports of your recent endeavors in dealing with some of Absalom Station's most notorious gangs have led me to believe you might be useful in this. You are new to the station, most of you. You seem to possess a wide range of skills, and you certainly appear capable. In short, you're perfectly positioned as a neutral observers that can be used to cut through some of this troublesome red tape. Allow me to be blunt. I would like you to go to the Acreon, find precisely what has happened to its crew, and ascertain the value of its asteroid cargo. And if possible, determine the fates of the crew of the Acreon. Are there any questions?
What you paying?
Well, depending on the quality of the information provided and how swiftly this issue is brought to a close, you will be handsomely rewarded. Of course, I will need assurances, and he snaps a finger, and a servant opens a door, and in flies a little drone robot. He's just got a big camera lens on the front, and he's kind of like sort of like about a basketball kind of sized, got like blue sort of siding, and it just sort of whirs into view and comes to rest over Gebelask's shoulder, and says, "This will be our observer. He will follow you and document your investigations, and will catalog your findings."
Has he got a payload?
No, everything. He is merely a shell that will directly stream his feeds here to the embassy.
Well, the way everything's going, there's every possibility that he's literally just a shell with consciousness at this rate. It's just a seashell with a brain.
It's at this point that the drone pipes up and just says, "No, my name is Robob. I'm just here to observe. I assure you, I have no sentience whatsoever."
Excellent.
Does this proposal meet to your satisfaction?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I think I'm going to need some specifics here on the monetary recompense.
Monetary recompense.
Yeah.
It's a very big word for Australian.
Very well. You will all, each of you will be paid 500 credits upon successful completion of this mission.
More.
Are you just saying more?
No, I'm going to diplomatically ask for more. Oh, that didn't work.
Roll, diplomacy.
Did you say diplomatically?
Huh?
Don't worry.
Diplomatically.
Hang on, did you just think I said diplomacy?
No, he thought you said diplomatically.
No, I said diplomatically.
Um,
With a C in it, you idiot.
I am afraid, given that, yes, you do have impressive resumes.
We have a very particular set of skills.
You do have a particular set of skills. However, your skills are not as remarkable as you may think, given that we are on a station. There is one additional detail, though, which may avail you to a bonus. Now, among its other cargo, the Acreon was carrying a package destined for this embassy. Of course, with the ship being quarantined, the package has been undeliverable. Now, I've been eagerly awaiting its arrival, and I'd consider it a personal favor if you can find this package and bring it to me when you return to the station. It is clearly marked with diplomatic seals for EOX, and so I don't imagine it will be too difficult to find. However, if this was safely delivered, we would consider a 250 credit bonus to each of you. I don't need
I mean,
to.
me, I think that's good.
probably goes without saying that should you perform admirably in your tasks here, the availability of future work may come again.
Hmm.
Can you make out the payment to Ursine and Co. Holdings?
For tax reasons.
Yeah, Mr. Snogglesworth slides over a business card.
Does he get out a little pair of? Is there like a? Does he get out a little pair of spectacles and put it in his nose and read whatever contract we're being offered?
Yeah, he's got a little like metal case that he's got his he's got his business cards in. He just snaps that open and just takes one out and slowly slides it across the desk.
There's a little bow tie that just pops up when he starts doing business.
So what say you, gentlemen?
Where's this ship?
You guys will recall that this is the ship that arrived at Absalom Station out of the drift about 2 weeks ago. It is a mining ship which was carrying a large asteroid thought to be very rich in sort of minerals and sort of precious metals and so on. However, there's the mining dispute that you guys have been slightly involved in between the owners of the ship and the company that subcontracted them as to who claims ownership. So, yeah, they arrived about 2 weeks ago. All the members of the ship appear to be gone. All sort of scans of the ship show no life signs.
Oh, lovely.
And so it's been in quarantine whilst sort of legal disputes are ongoing.
Would this I don't want to come across as racist in game, but these skull people and everything, would they come across as actually having life signs, or
you can roll a mysticism or a life science check.
let's go with the one that I have just a 0 in, because that's the higher one. No idea.
He looks pretty dead.
Mm.
But he's talking though. So that's weird.
Can I scan him for life signs at all? Do I have that device and capability?
Do
He looks
you?
like one of the aliens out of Mars Attacks.
I know. When I first saw this, I thought that as well.
Mm.
Do you have some kind of scanner?
I don't believe I do.
Then probably not. It would probably come across rude. You would imagine. It's like the equivalent of just pulling out your phone and just taking a picture of someone like whilst you're talking to them.
Is that not normal behavior?
Probably, yeah. I mean, this
is for screenshot.
This is space future.
I was gonna say, yeah. I usually get the camera feature and then just screenshot the camera.
What?
I don't actually take the photo. I just screenshot it.
Brilliant.
Hashtag screenshot boy.
You've got a
Carry on.
brand to uphold.
Exactly. Brand values.
Excellent. We have secured passage in a shuttle bound for the Acreon. That the embassy have requisitioned from the station. They are expecting you soon. They have already been informed of your status as representatives of the embassy, and so will allow you to pass.
So, are the Eoxians actually neutral in this situation?
So they don't seem to have a particular dog in this race because they
dog racing.
yeah, it's not between them. They do have that package that they're waiting for, but we don't know what that is. Can you roll a culture check?
I can try.
Try.
Hey!
Culture. Yeah.
Moment of clarity.
To you, this kind of seems like a very kind of clear case of people playing politics, wanting to basically do favors where they can just gain sort of brownie points really easy. So it seems to you that what the Eoxians might be trying to do is basically put themselves forward, and if they can solve this problem real easy, then it just makes them look really good, and yeah, they can build up some goodwill potentially on the station.
Mm. Good for them.
Yeah. Lovely. Now, if this is business proposals to your liking, I do have transportation waiting outside to take you down to the docking bay, where you may make your way over to the Acreon. Should you need to resupply or so on, they may detour and pick up supplies.
Before we go, mate, where's your shitter?
Ah, yes.
I've got some business I need to attend to.
Got to drop the kids off at the pool.
Yes, I am aware of your meaty movements.
Maneuvers.
Meaty
Meaty maneuvers. I've never thought of that.
I just need to do some meaty maneuvers.
I believe we have facilities. He snaps his fingers, and
Right, mate, I'll make a
an
dark
attendant
room.
arrives and leads you.
You may want to stand back.
He takes you through to what looks like a very well kept and very well maintained toilet facilities. And it appears to be able to cater to all kinds of creatures, not just bipedal humanoids. But there's tanks in there. There's like a hose hanging from the ceiling. There's all sorts. But there is a standard toilet.
Corner with a hole in it for the bear.
There's just
With some woods. Yeah.
Tree.
There's just a mini Vatican
Yeah.
For the popes.
for the popes.
No, for the bear.
For the bear to shit the popes.
To shit in the pope, and then the pope uses the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. Shag's gonna take a dump and unleash his packed up grenade.
Roll
fuck.
Roll a fortitude save for me.
That wasn't expected. I'm shit at fortitudes. Is there some tearing?
This is not an easy one. Yeah, you one
For a while, you might want to just have a drink.
one second.
On a subject of which,
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Lovely.
Um,
Piercing, fucking hell.
I don't know. Would slashing be better?
Slashing sounds more like
Slashing, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, slashing damage.
I mean, yeah.
It's directly to your butthole. Like, you take 2 points of butthole damage.
No spicy food for Shag for a few weeks.
Yeah.
That's going to be
But
sore.
yes, you successfully extricate.
So if I do it over and over
your
again,
cargo.
will it get easier?
Sorry.
So if I keep doing it, will it get easier? That's how this works, right?
I mean, as with anything, you can train your body. You can. I mean, when we
If you
next
do-
have some downtime.
Shag's going to need to come
No.
on.
The real question, Sav, is if you do it over and over again, does it get kinkier?
Well, no, it's just how many
More and more grenades up there.
I know, exactly.
How many are you able to store up there?
how many grenades can a goblin shit?
Could a
Uh,
goblin shit if a shit goblin
How
could
many
shit goblin?
grenades can't the goblin shit?
I don't want to find out because I feel like the day you find out how many you can't shit will be the day that they'll go off.
Yep.
That's how you become ghosts.
Imagine having to go to the doctor and they go, right, so why are you here? Well, let me explain. Just do an x-ray, they just see a grenade in
Let me spin your yarn.
there. Would you believe me if I told you I fell on them?
You fell on 16 hand grenades.
with the
Individually packaged.
And a dildo.
with all of their pins gaffer taped in.
And this little toy car.
Yeah.
This little...
And this Buzz Lightyear, the wings
It's
extended.
I was
And
just
stretch
about
arms.
to say, Buzz. Yes, you managed to successfully extricate the frag grenade that was secreted on your person. Which you...
My benefit.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
When we say grenades, are we talking like relatively modern, like small round grenades with a spoon on, or like old-fashioned, like rigged pineapple things?
The second one. Obviously.
No, like
They're
those,
kind of-
those German ones.
Yeah, they're ripped for your pleasure.
What did Tom say?
They're,
You said like the German ones, like the bit, like the long handle.
Like a dildo.
yeah, they're the spike grenades
Wooden
from
handle
Halo.
coming out.
No, these they're quite compact, but they are still about fist sized. They do have ridging sort of around. You guys know, like you would know that this is so in the heat of battle, it's not going to slip out your hand. There's like some like built-in like grip onto it, so
Reached
like
for your pleasure.
it's ridged for it's tactical ridging. It's
Tactically
tactically ribbed.
Oh, God.
How did
But
it come
yes.
Can we talk about hippo poo again?
It's also at this point you realize that they didn't actually search you. Like they didn't seem that concerned with you guys carrying weapons.
What about shitting weapons?
Into what weapons?
What about shitting weapons?
Yeah, I don't know how they would feel about that.
So I was looking at a potential new picture of a shag, and I think this is the face he's going to make during that process. Just a grimace.
Very good. Are you just rejoining with the rest of the guys once you've settled yourself?
Yeah, 25 minutes later. I've applied some cream.
Very good.
Some tactical Vaseline.
Don't ask why I had the cream.
Very good. Awesome. Are you guys wanting to make any detours before you head to the docking bays, or are you ready and raring?
I'm gonna be that guy, and oh god, what the fuck?
I missed that. Do that again?
Not that guy. I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna throw my grenades packaging.
Oh,
Get in the transport without a word, and just sort of put my hand in my pocket and just throw like a small thing across the like transport, and I'm gonna roll a dice and see who it lands on. And
All right.
lucky number one, Branham. You get a shitty condom landing that.
Oh no! Can I roll Ric Flair for it to land on Tom?
You can roll a reflex save to kind of dodge it if you want.
And on the mouse and like fully encase him.
Actually, he's not that small.
Roll a reflex save to try and avoid.
Bat it away.
Yeah,
Do I roll reflex?
reflex save. So it's
Whereas his ref on the right hand side of your sheet.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I see.
No, that hits you like it like just plops right on your lap.
Oh. Oh no.
Fresh.
Huh?
I said, don't worry, man. She's fresh.
I honestly think that's like there as a declaration of war.
Thankfully, in the transport where you go, it's the same transport that picked you guys up, and there's no one in there. You guys are just sort of fucking around inside. It's like just rocking from side to side, and like the bodyguards outside are just like looking on at the tinted windows, wondering what the fuck's going on.
You see just a bunch of children throwing things at one another.
They must be. You're pretty sure you hear one of them lean over to the other and like, I read about this. I think they may be copulating.
Amazing. Amazing.
Very good. So you guys, the transport takes you to one of the arms on Absalom Station. You are taken to much nicer than the docking bay that you arrived on, and you had your initial gang fight and shootout, where Duravor died. This seems like a much more well-kept and private set of docking bays. You do see signs that say like embassy use, like official official persons only, that kind of thing. And you arrive at a largely deserted docking bay, except for a single shuttle sitting in the middle with two members of Absalom Station security outside. And as the transport arrives, they crisply salute and usher you inside.
Do we have any idea just how much all this mineral source is worth?
What the asteroid?
Yeah, Shaxian credit signs.
You haven't looked at it yet, so it'll be difficult. You can, so based on what you've just heard in like news stories and things like that, it has been estimated in the billions of credits. Hence
So
the.
Is it an entire asteroid?
It is an entire asteroid.
Or is it like a broken up into deposit? Like, is it broken up into like a hole, or is it just a giant asteroid being towed by a ship?
It's a big asteroid being towed by a ship. There hasn't been any sort of analysis of it because no one's allowed to get close enough or land on it because of the quarantine.
Gotcha.
So no one
they
has
locked
set
down.
foot on it. You are going to be the first people allowed to enter the ship and then enter the drift drop.
It's like Storage Wars.
Kinda.
Brilliant.
It's basically that, yeah. Very good.
Sam, stop moaning about shit gifts. You're the one you're literally responsible for them. You're the one that's shoved a grenade up your ass.
Got you there.
Yeah, you kind of brought this on yourself.
Can I complain about the shit gifts?
No.
You're more than welcome to.
What you say, Dan?
Please do.
Oh, okay, Andy, good point.
What are your thoughts on shit gifts, Dan?
Well, it doesn't matter what I say because, as Andy's just said, don't do shit what I say. So,
Dan, can you make sure you don't make a mess
Yeah.
when you kill yourself, please?
pardon?
Make sure you don't make a mess when you kill yourself.
Fucking hell,
That got dark.
Jesus.
You got no
Jesus
chill
fucking
this evening, Dan.
Christ.
Sam.
He wasn't recording this.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. That was just too.
Fucking hell.
That'd be really, Dan.
Oh dear.
Don't think it matters anymore, Sam.
Let me send some love gifts for Dan.
Oh wow. 2 beers and I'm just being. Yeah. What do you know?
I remember when I had my first beer.
Well, by definition, I've had one already, so it's not my first.
Well, I remember when I had my second ever beer.
The as you are led onto the shuttle, one of the security team shows you inside. He politely asks, "Excuse me, gentlemen. Which one of you will be piloting?"
Good night.
Oh, yeah. Who is the pilot these days?
He
Is it
says,
the mouse?
Yeah, I can be the pilot.
He shows you into the cockpit and just sort of acquaints you with the controls of this particular shuttle. He says, This is the Hippocampus, one of Absalom Station's small vessels. This will be returned to the station, so please, bring it back in a decent state. While as he looks you all up and down. Very good. So yeah, you guys are free. Are you setting off? Are you doing anything else?
How big is the shuttle?
It's small, so it's I believe it's not.
It's all the attitude you never needed. Not worth stealing. It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty small. It's meant for small trips about. It's not usually the kind of thing that would be used for interstellar travel.
No drift engine.
It has no drift engine, no. This is the kind of thing that's used for getting around into the armada, all the ships that orbit the station, or just around to different parts of the station. It does have weapon capabilities if necessary, but it's mainly just used for transport for small cargo.
Quick question. Drift engine, is that faster than light travel or just near light speed travel?
Neither. It allows you to enter the drift, which is technically a different dimension.
Yeah.
But space and time and distance just work differently, and so you travel through the drift and you come out a different spot in the universe, but just a lot quicker than getting it the old-fashioned way.
What the fuck was that? Was that Sam?
It was Sam, yeah, I think.
Is that Sam? You know that Australian guy who's talking about the dogs that ravaged his neighbour?
You go. And they were like, "Rah!" Yeah, and he just terrifies his wife.
That's what Sam's doing into the mic right now.
Very good. As you set off, they wave you out the.
Do we have any spacesuits?
You look in the back. All standard sets of armor is sort of general policy with tactical armor that they can also function as spacesuits.
Oh, we've already established this, haven't we? Sorry, that we're all wearing armor that can also function in the.
Yeah, there are 4 sets of just standard spacesuits in the back of the shuttle Hippocampus here. But yeah, all your suits of armor double as spacesuits.
Cool.
Nice.
Lovely.
That's efficient, isn't it?
That's great, isn't it? So you guys, Tin expertly takes you out of the shuttle docking bay and makes his way out of the station. The coordinate.
Can I meet Goofy?
What? Why?
Don't need to hear that.
I'll put the radio on.
Playing.
The
I don't understand why this is playing.
the coordinates of the drift rock and the Acreon are already hard programmed into the shuttle, and you are able just to follow its bearings and head directly for it. Initially, as you come out of the station, it's really busy. There is ships waiting everywhere, ones that are wanting to come into dock, ones that are leaving, or ones that just maintain a permanent orbit around Absalom Station. There's some ones which are big enough to almost be considered small space stations in themselves. But it's a little while after you clear the last few of the ships and you're definitely into open space. Who's manning the sensors or the science officer kind of station?
Hey-o.
So Shag, you notice that as you clear the cloud of space junk around the station, that there you notice on the sensors a ship making directly for you, which is not hailing you, is not broadcasting its its like identity in its beacon, and is on like a collision course with you. And with that, we're going to enter.
For the benefit of our non-existent listeners or watchers, as it were, we're listening to Vanessa Colton 1,000 miles for reasons as yet unconfirmed.
Because we're going to the asteroid.
Yeah, Tin's driving. He gets to choose the music.
Making your way
Yeah.
downtown.
When you drive, you can use the music.
Let's never let Shag drive.
Wait, never let who drive?
Exactly.
I hate you all.
Very good.
Oh! We're being approached.
Yeah.
Raise
Yeah,
shield, power engines.
So
Ooh.
yeah, there's this ship. Oh, can I show you what this one looks like?
We've
It
been
looks
on this map
scary.
before. I don't know that because you can still see the little space penis I drew with stars.
That looks like it would hurt to put it to
So yes, it is not sort of hailing you. It is not sort of advertising its. It is not like advertising its identity and its markers, which is unusual. It's only something like pirates do because it's kind of like the equivalent as if you were sailing on the seas, you would have a flag flying at all times to let them know like who you are, where you're from, that kind of thing. But yes, so I would like our pilots to make a piloting check for me to set the initiative here.
Okay.
You got this, rat face.
Now this one.
Oh, here we go.
Thank God we have the mess around.
Messing around.
This means that he's not going to repair the ship. He's been doing shit wrong.
Brown Rachel Emmett is messing around.
Where the fuck is piloting on here? God damn it! There you go. Oh yeah, Tin takes it. Not by much, but yeah, Tin wins on that one. So with that,
Can I swap out to... Wait, hang on. How many weapon stations does this place have?
So this one has the hippocampus has a forward light laser cannon and a turret coil gun.
May I occupy the coil gun?
Yeah, the light laser cannon does 2d4 and the coil gun does 4d4.
Where
Omnidirectional.
Occupy the coil gun, please.
and they can be any direction.
Yeah, the turrets can turn in any direction, any arc.
Okay. Can I do a scan of where the weapons are on this their ship?
Who's piloting, sorry?
Me.
All right, 1 second. So we'll do the piloting first, and then we'll come to the engineering where we can do the science officer kind of stuff first. So this guy's going to come. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! Remind myself. Speed 6. It has speed of 12. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's also going to turn like that, so he's sideways onto you. You may now, position yourself, move around, however you like.
How much movement do we have?
The hippocampus, I forgot to say. So the hippocampus. Oh, let me just show this all to you guys, so you can look at the character sheet. You have it has a speed of 6, a lot less speedy than the ship attacking you.
And the cornering?
It has perfect maneuverability.
So we can
So
turn
you can
without
turn.
any penalty whatsoever.
You can't just do like a 180 on the spot, but you can turn 30 degrees every for every one you go forward. Yeah.
Right. So we're just going to park behind them.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have enough movement to do that and do the full turn, so we're facing their back.
We've got omnidirectional guns though, so it doesn't actually matter.
Only the turret is omnidirectional. The nose gun isn't. Also, our strongest armor is probably at the front. Just a guess.
It's that or we do
Yeah,
a flyby.
Yeah, you have your light laser cannon on the front, and you have the coil gun that's on the turret.
We'd probably still be better off doing from behind because they've probably got weaker shields and armor on the back. But a flyby, you actually take the front. I think.
Very true.
Okay.
Very little is better than shooting someone in the butt.
Can I? I can't move the.
Oh, sorry. Let me allow you to do that. Can we? There it is. You should be able to move it now.
Can I?
Down.
No, sorry.
Let me try bring it out one more time. Pow. There you go. Try it now.
No. Can't select it.
God damn it.
Shall I just tell you where I want it to go?
Yeah, no, that's weird. I put it as all players. Yeah, just where you going? So you're going around.
So
So,
if we go around over to here,
yeah,
what am I doing? Over to here, and just
3,
turn
4, 5,
to face the back.
6. So you can kind of like get right up their butthole.
Get up there, butthole.
Yep.
Sam, ready for grenades.
Glen Dry.
The explosive colonic.
Everything in this playlist is fucking ace.
I've got to hit me now.
So
Don't
if
fight
you
someone.
wanted to do some science officery stuff or officers,
What seems
Who
to
is-
be a problem?
so we are now moving on to the
What the fuck? What is this screen? I've never seen this before.
What screen?
We've got the hippocampus, and then I can click on the hippocampus character sheet. Should I be able to see that?
Yeah, no, I allowed everyone to look at it.
All right.
So you should be able to see it, so you can see
Oh,
the arcs,
shit,
like
that's
what
cool.
shields you have.
Awesome.
Ooh.
So yeah, I forgot because we didn't actually do it last time. But yeah, this is the ship character sheets. This is what they look like. It's quite cool.
It doesn't have any reference to WWE anywhere on it.
Good.
Thank
Although,
God.
Andy, the hippocampus is part of a brain, and all
No.
WWE characters did start with a brain.
Not good, Dan. Not good.
Ric Flair didn't.
He did.
No,
I
he didn't.
completely forgot as well. We were technically meant to take the engineering phase first, and that's my bad. So, Emmett, I imagine you're back on doing the mess around
I am doing the mess around.
on the shuttle. If you wanted to do some engineering things,
Yeah.
that is more than fine.
Is Tin Tomatoes wearing aviators?
Can I try
yeah.
and encourage him using diplomacy?
He has one aviator
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
The other one's gone.
Yeah, if you make your diplomacy check,
Oh,
I don't remember what the DC for that stuff was.
pretty sure it's 15 plus the chips here. So
Yes, you're
Right,
absolutely
that
right.
doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
unfortunately, it doesn't work. So, Emmett, you can do your because you haven't taken any damage yet. You don't need to fix anything, but you are able to divert power to something. So you can make the ship faster. You can make the shields better, the weapons better. It's up to you.
Let's give us better weapons.
Okay. So yeah, you can give a +2 to the weapon. So if you roll engineering,
What in my character sheet?
yeah, just in your character sheet.
Where is it? There it is.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. So all attacks on this round have an extra +2 to the damage rolls.
Cool.
Sweet. So we actually come on to the gunnery phase. So I imagine you're probably piloting one of them as well, aren't you? You're
Yeah.
on the other one, the forward laser cannon.
Yeah. I can't do anything else.
Go for it.
I rolled it off the ship's character sheet. I don't know if it did anything.
Ooh, the ship's character sheet. Yeah, no, that won't be linked to your because it's your character doing the. What you can do is, if and when you guys get your own proper ship, there's apparently ways you can like link it to your like character
Sorry.
sheets.
Can you take out the if from that statement?
Okay, when you guys get your own ship, yeah, there's ways you can like link it to like your specific like roles and stuff.
Oh, I've done the thing where I click it in the equipment.
I
Can we
have
get our own
done-
ship? Can we put like a ramming spike on the front of it?
I mean,
Not like I'm not asking. Can we physically do it? Is it feasible? Is what I'm asking. Like, is it a thing or is that just ridiculous?
I won't make you roll for engineering. You know that piercing or like brutally ramming into other ships is probably not the best idea.
Can we employ Shawn Michaels to be on our ship?
Oh, let me check these guys. AC. I don't think that'll do it. Yeah, unfortunately, that does not hit. Sorry.
Oh, can I shoot?
Yes.
Are we fully attacking? Is that what you just did or not? No.
Who's left? Dan left. Dan's gone. Dan is gone.
I have updated the damage, so that is accurate damage, which is atrocious. But I got 14.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a miss.
Curses.
So he managed to do some. Although, yeah, you guys got perfect positioning on him. Yeah, you still managed to just about miss out, and yeah, he managed to do some fancy maneuvers and do some sweet loop de loops and barrel rolls and whatnot to avoid you. So that'll take us through. That's that turn. Can we have some more piloting checks to determine the initiative order?
Right. Oh,
So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Tin loses out on this one. So where are you guys going to move this round? So you've got 6 movement. Oh wait, actually, before we move, engineering. Emmett, you're continuing to do the mess around. What are you doing?
Well, did we do any damage?
No, they both missed.
Well, I'll roll for some more damage.
Yep, go for it. That's engineering again. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. I'll tell you what.
Wow.
Cool. Very good. Yes, sorry. Yeah, Tom, where are you guys moving?
should we just stay where we are? I think just stay where we are.
Yeah, you can maintain like a similar position. So this guy is going to do a very quick round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then come up on your booty. And with that, because you guys can't actually attack. Oh no, he would go first because he won in the piloting anyway. So they are going to fire at your rear. Was it? It was a. They can use their.
Sorry guys, my internet dropped out, so I've missed like the first part of this fight. Of anything?
Oh no,
It's not going well.
Not going.
I mean, you guys haven't taken damage.
We haven't hit.
You haven't hit, but so they are
I
going to
am doing
fire.
successful mess arounds. This is your time, Tom.
To do what?
Hit.
To hit. I'm
can I
not even
help him?
firing.
Is it a new
He's
round?
not. He's not shooting.
They
Yeah, but-
haven't shot just yet.
Now will be your time to hit.
So they come up on your back and they take a shot, but it also goes wide and misses. It's really not great at shooting. And yeah, you guys have the ability to shoot back because Shag's on the coil gun. So if you wanted to,
I missed
fire
it. Is it a new round? And can I help with the shooting?
yeah, you're able to assist.
I'm gonna help with the shooting by giving some people some good old never mind.
Yeah, Shag, go for it.
Fire! Oh wow!
God fucking damn.
Fucking hell.
Emmett might have to be diverting the mess around to the shield shortly.
And yeah, that'll be another turn. You got on 2 turns. No one's hit anyone yet.
There you go. That's the appropriate gift.
It's like every fight at school where it's like 2 guys who like circle each other for ages, but no one throws a punch.
All right, Emmett. Are you continuing to divert power to the weapons?
Continue to buff weapons.
Yep, lovely.
Oh,
Ooh, unfortunately, yeah, on this turn, you're not able to overclock it. They need a bit of time to cool down, so yeah, they're just having to take a little bit of time off just yet. The other guy is going to do that. And new round of piloting checks. Tom.
Righto.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, not quite. Not as good as the other guy though on this occasion. Where are you going to move, or what are you going to do?
We are gonna. So what's the our movement speed?
Your movement speed is 6.
Okay. So, but we can turn more quickly.
Yeah, for every square you go, you can turn. What is essentially like 60 degrees.
Okay, cool. So if we went like,
So you go like here.
yeah. So if we turned around,
Like there.
hang on. How do I like this? So we can go 6 from there. So if we went like that
Yeah.
ish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the next one.
Yep. And then facing.
And then facing, if it's possible, back onto the trail that we came from.
You can't necessarily do like a 180 degree flip, but you can be turning
As you go, yeah.
Behind him. There you go. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we'll go there.
Cool. Lovely. He's going to turn. He's going to come. He's going to kind of do a slightly more quite a ballsy maneuver. He's going to come 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's just going to come like fly straight fucking at you. Into kind of like a chicken sort of situation. And yeah, because their piloting was first, they yeah, he's gonna fire first. Boop, 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 boop. What is that? Yep, that's gonna hit you. And they're gonna do 28. They're gonna do 5 damage. So that's gonna.
Shit.
So that's essentially gonna take out your front shields there. But that's all they're gonna do for right now. Yeah, your turn. Fire away.
Who's firing?
Fire!
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Sorry,
Damn it.
everyone. I've let you down.
Did I just? Oh, that was me.
No, Emmett's on.
Finally!
Yes!
Brutality!
Yes.
Hell. Oh,
Like,
God.
that
that's
is full blown.
very
death.
good. That is very good. Yeah, so you fire directly into their front, and their front shields crumble like paper, and that is a good old hit. And you fire through it. It breaches their shield, and you see a fire gout off the front as it zooms towards you. That was really good. Oh no, that's above their critical threshold as well. Power core, third part power core is glitchy. Lovely. Moving on. You think you've hit something pretty vital there. New turn. Mess around.
Hot damn!
What are you doing?
Back
you
to
can-
gun.
Back to guns. Yep, go for it. Yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, the guns this round have +2 to their damage rolls. Piloting. Go for it. Good.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, they didn't roll amazingly either. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they still beat you out on that one. So yeah, if you guys go first, so you guys are in a chicken situation.
So if we went just behind them again, I guess. So if we went like 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn to face them there.
Yeah. Here you guys coming over. Whoop, over there. Try and do a little cheeky maneuver there. That's all good. Lovely. They're going to kind of try and come out over this way this time. And try and hit you from your side. Well, actually, no, no, because he took out your forward thing last time, so they're going to come again towards your front. So where they took out your shields, so they can get a clear view there. They seem to be quite daring. Gunnery. Oh, and Captain, if you want to help and inspire, you're more than welcome.
Fucking hell, I was muted. Yeah, I'm going to help with the old inspire.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey!
Yeah, so everyone gets a +2 to their rolls.
You're
for their
welcome,
attacks.
everybody.
You can do it, guys. You got this.
I believe in you.
Holy fuck, yes.
Yeah.
Is this the damage for this one? So that's 4 damage. So yeah, that's good.
Does that include? Oh yeah, that includes the.
Yeah, that's with a +2 from you. God fucking damn.
We took a while to get our eye in, but once we did.
God damn, no, this guy.
It
Yeah.
turned out all I had to do was make a new attack and it works fine.
And that's again plus, so that's 13. Shit. So yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
that bitch.
Let me. So that's another critical.
Can we see Starlight through the hole in the middle of their ship now?
No. Oh shit. Life's okay. So that hit. So as you were again in a game of chicken with them, you see that final hit seemed to clip the actual cockpit, and you can see it's breached the hull, and the life support systems have gone offline, and it's at this point where they are gonna try and escape. They're a bit freaked out. Alrighty. So that's that round done. Engineering.
Let's go back to them guns.
Yep. Cool. And yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't quite do it on this occasion. Piloting.
Piloting.
Get close, we're going to hit ship.
I'm going to hit the ship.
No, get close, we're going to take the ship.
We're going to take the ship.
What do we want with a leaky ship?
A leaky
Oh.
ship.
You can see that this is a one-person fighter as well.
You're worth them something.
Essentially.
Yeah, all we need is just bring some flex tape, and then it won't.
Yeah.
Be
I've got gaffer tape. I bought it so I can put.
That's a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, not quite good enough.
What?
This.
I thought they were
what's
evacuating. Everything was in left.
I mean, it's their turn. They might try to evacuate.
To be honest, it's probably better than going first.
So where are you? Yeah, where are you going? Are you going to try and get around them again?
Random.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
That's literal suicide.
Fucking hell, Sam.
Not with that attitude, it won't work.
Kamikaze. In
We just
space.
one day I'm going to be a space billionaire and I'm going to commission someone to create a ship that I can just fly into the ships with.
And then you won't be a space billionaire. You'll be dead.
No, I'll just engineer a ship that's like a giant wedge of the hardest material I can find with a massive on the back of it.
There's a plan to make. I'm not sure if they've done it, where they built a satellite which basically crashes into asteroids to see if they can, if there's an asteroid heading to Earth, whether they can divert it.
Oh, I
By
love
just
that
hitting
idea.
it real hard.
Just having a massive lump of metal that they just launch at it. They get into close and then they just fire the rockets at it.
I suppose
That's
the idea
amazing.
is the whole how fast does it have to go, how much mass does it have to redirect it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to test.
I love that there's probably shitloads of math and physics and all sorts that goes into what is essentially hitting a rock with a big bit of metal.
Yeah. Well, there was a Japanese satellite which basically flew out to an asteroid, released this mini asteroid which basically had a gun on it which shot stuff at the asteroid, and then the big satellite came back round to pick up all the dust.
That's pretty cool.
Beautiful.
Science is great.
Lovely. Tin, where are you going?
I'm in.
Is boarding a thing?
Not. It's very difficult when a ship hasn't been deactivated. Whilst it's still going, they can maneuver out of that very easily.
You best keep shooting then.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought when you said they were going to try and escape, I thought you meant that they were going to leave the ship because it was disabled, not that it was. I didn't realise they were still mobile.
abandoning ship.
Yeah.
Oh no, it seems no. The ship is still functioning. It just seems you've breached the hull and the actual cockpit, which has now been opened to space.
Keep shooting then.
Let's shoot him. Let's go. Let's just pop round here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Well, you probably get behind them entirely.
5,
Yeah.
6. As you're doing that, though, this person has changed their mind, and they are piecing out. Now they are going to do a maneuver. Is it a maneuver?
What the fuck off?
Is basically so there isn't an actual like retreat, like stunt. Oh no, is there a back off? No. So yeah, they're just going to move their entire 12 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah,
Jesus.
they're
There's a
getting
lack
the
of-
fuck out of dodge.
Does the lack of life support have any impact?
It depends. Depends if they need it,
Fucking Yoxians.
or if they've got their own. Say like you guys have like spacesuits that you were just wearing constantly. They might very well have a similar deal. So you guys are very far away right now. You are able to take a shot if you want. It will be very difficult, but you can try.
I mean, we have nothing to lose.
Yeah, go for it. So the AC is increased because of that.
After you, Em.
Brett. Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Fuck you!
God damn. Okay, yeah, as you hit them, they have
21
actually this is the
damage,
first
bitch.
time they're taking hit from their rear shields. So their rear shields hold up a little bit. But yes, they take some critical damage, and you can see the entire thing just start spiraling away in an uncontrolled, just sort of, yeah, I would say spiral. Just off and off and off. And you don't get to see it crash or anything like that. It seems to be turning towards like the drift rock and the Acreon in the direction you guys were going. But it is, even though it was critically damaged, it was moving really fucking quick, so it quickly outpaces you guys, and that'll be the combat. You did. I mean, that was really it got a slow start, but you guys really fucked them up really quick.
I'm telling you,
Very good.
Shag is a fucking crack shot.
Yeah, some of those fucking damage rolls as well. God damn. Nice. Sweet. So it's not much longer before you guys come across the Acreon. As you are approaching it, you are able to appreciate the size of this drift rock. You can see it is about a quarter of the size of Absalom Station, which is huge, which is fucking massive. But comparatively, the Acreon is like a tiny little speck compared to it. It's a decent sized, sort of large freight sort of ship. Think of, but it's built with humongous thrusters designed to tow this kind of cargo. Think of like tugboats pulling around oil tankers in docking, in like docks and that kind of thing. And it's connected to the drift rock by several long cables. And as you guys are making your way to the Acreon, can whoever, because I don't think you guys have a specific person on the science officer thing. I suppose now that combat's over,
Hmm.
you're not worried about that. Can someone roll computers to use the sensors?
We definitely have somebody who's good at that.
Yeah. Oh shit. Tin, as you guys are coming up on the Acreon, you are able to see that there are currently, contrary to previous reports, there are 2 life signs on the ship,
Ooh.
which runs counter to what you were told previously. But other than that, there's not really much else you can gauge from the inside. Something you do know from that roll is that at some point the entire ship's atmosphere has been jettisoned. So you can see that the airlocks to the back have just been left open. And so all of the air and environment inside would have been jettisoned, and that's probably a good reason for most of the stuff in there having been dead. Why that happens is unclear. It doesn't appear that it's due to like an explosion. Everything still seems to be intact. Can you just roll the piloting check just to come into docking with it?
Yep.
Yes, but oh yeah,
Nice.
efficient. Very good. Alrighty. So you guys come up and you dock on the one that is sort of hanging open on the side is the starboard corridor, the starboard airlock. Can I just ask? Actually, let me put you guys on here now. Bam. Can you guys drop your tokens here? Just on the bottom there. Just on this bit. Just in a line up here. There you go. That's good. I imagine you can't see anything just yet.
I can see the entire map.
Yeah,
Great.
can
Yeah,
see the entire.
see the entire map.
Cool. Groovy.
And all the creatures on it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let me just tweak something real quick.
No, can still see the whole map.
Oh, whatever.
Even without the tokens.
Oh, fuck it all. Fuck everything.
Have you got a universal lighting turn or something?
Save settings.
Ah, there we go. Now I can see anything.
There you go.
I can see it.
Can you see
I can see everything.
things around you?
I
Though.
can see like the whole map.
God fucking. Damn.
Turn. You want to turn dynamic lighting on for my token, I think, or something like that. I don't know.
Dynamic
Words.
lighting. Vision on. Let me. Legacy lighting.
I now can't see anything, even with my token on the table.
Light, save. Ira, does that work for you?
I can still see the world.
You
God.
might have to reset
What?
lighting once you've made the changes to the token.
Okay,
dude.
I'll refresh.
Let me. I am just. God. One day, I'm gonna.
Someday, somehow. Whatever the rest of that
Setting.
Nickelback song lyrics are, because I can't remember.
I can see my token, but on a sea of black.
On.
I can't see anything.
Let me
See all of the things. Check my token. What's my token's like? Sight and dynamic lighting.
I'm
things?
pretty sure I did it. Let me see if I did this on the actual thing. Legacy lighting. Dynamic lighting enabled. Ah, there you go. Illumination.
There we
How about
go. Now I'm seeing dynamic light.
Yeah, we go, boy.
I can't.
I can't either.
Drop your tokens down here.
No.
I can't see anything either.
No, just put them there so you're in the right place, and then I can sort it out. He knows what he's doing there.
I think I'm slowly learning.
I see.
Yes,
You should see about 12 squares, like 3 sets of 4.
Nothing. Nothing.
Chill out, man. He's getting there.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean, I can just see you ugly bastards. So
Excellent solve.
you know, I lose really.
You should just be able to see the party and not much else. Tune.
I can see you, Sam. That's what I can
There we go. Are we all?
Oh, yeah, I can see now.
Yes. Success. Okay.
Oh, how do I get rid of Sam? Fuck that. Whoa!
So yes, you come across, you come up alongside this ghost
Kamalapa.
ship, and it's eerily quiet. There is no movement that you can see from the outside happening. All the lights are off. There is no systems sort of currently online that you can see. You make a very easy sort of dock into the side there, but as you enter, obviously because because the atmosphere has been jettisoned, you guys need to sort of put up your helmets as you enter in, and yeah, you enter into this sort of dark corridor, sort of leading into the ship, which is definitely not full of stuff that you saw.
You hear that, boys? It's full of stuff.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't know. I get the feeling there's a lot of stuff on this ship. We should probably leave.
I think we steal all the stuff and we sell it for profit.
That sounds good.
Can Shag put his horse stropper in one hand and his laser pistol in the other?
Mm-hmm.
What did
And
you call it?
Laser pistol. Horse chopper.
Horse chopper. I thought that'd be the one you went for.
Do we have lights?
It was the
on
dwarf.
do we have any lights available on our suits or anything?
Yeah, you have
Like headlights?
just standard
You have,
light.
the light, you have the light of God to guide you.
That's all you need.
I have a flashlight.
I want to do the. Shag's going to do the equivalent of kicking the doors in and just step into the ship.
So it sounds like M has a flashlight, but the rest of you guys don't.
Yeah, you're
I
So we
can
do
just
we have
make
like a head
myself
torch?
glow light.
I think
It's got a bulk of light, so unless you guys got one of them,
Ed,
No, I don't.
Ed, I can just
Does-
make myself shine.
Ira can just do that. So yeah,
Yeah.
Functionally speaking, because the quarters are quite tight in here, just from Ira and M's light, you guys are basically able to see everything that is in line of sight of you.
because I've got dark vision, does that mean I can see further?
You're able to see because what's the distance on your dark vision?
60 feet?
Yeah, you're able to see the full length of this corridor. Because it's
what?
pitch black. You're still seeing it. It seems dim to you, like it's not easy to see in, but you would do fine if you didn't have the lights. But because the light's there, it's absolutely fine.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you guys are all good. So yeah, there's a door here that Shags just come is
in.
just in line to. So you kicking in that door there?
Yeah.
Cool. 1 second.
I'm fighting nothing, mate.
Yeah, afraid of shit.
Okay.
Fucking nationalism.
Fucking that fucking reference.
Get off my country, it's full.
So, as you do that,
Turn order.
right in front of you, crouched on the ground, are two weird-looking quadrupedal creatures with flowing tentacles coming back from their heads. They have sort of empty eyes that don't really seem to see much, but they are as you come in, they react to the noise and look at you and snarl and charge.
You, mate, are ugly as fuck.
Oh fuck! Got a roll initiative.
Yeah.
Just that.
I completely missed that as
Can
well.
we bring the bear,
Oh yes, of course you would have.
please?
Yeah. He
I
is-
imagine that
he is
airlock
in
would be
there.
Please.
quite cramped then if we brought the bear in.
Another bear, please.
Snugglesworth. Mr. Snugglesworth is just at the back here. Okay, one moment. Mr. Snugglesworth is going to roll his initiative.
Just let Shag kick the door in, and then we'll shut the door once he's gone in.
Yeah.
Leave.
Have fun and then just leave.
Is that everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Shag. You are free. Go for it.
Fucking raw, mate. Right.
Do you say fucking raw, mate?
Oh, raw.
Oh.
No, Ra.
Raw.
No, Daniel, I said Ra.
Fucking raw.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Fucking raw, mate.
Ra.
Thought
Let's
you were
see
saying
you
like,
bleed.
as in like the fish is fucking raw.
Nah, mate, raw. Let's see if this fucking bleeds.
Raw.
It's fucking raw.
It's
What
raw.
are you? You're a fucking idiot sandwich.
Oh, hit him with your ass grenade.
Nah, I'm gonna
It's fucking raw.
cut that bitch.
Uh-huh.
Not with that. Not like that, I won't.
Unfortunately, no.
You need a sushi.
Yeah, as you go into slice at him, slice at it, the creature sort of ducks under and manages to avoid it.
Fucker.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, spit on you, you fucking alien.
Whatever you're into, mate.
It hits it on the head and it goes like, and it like hisses at you. Ira.
I'm gonna pay for that.
I am going to equip my armor, which is my move action.
Mhm.
When you already going?
Yeah, and I can glow at will, regardless of the armor. No, the armor.
You
Actually,
didn't
no,
think
I
you-
keep the
you
armor
didn't
on.
think you
Ignore
put
me.
on your armor when
Ignore
you
me.
had
I keep my
reaction.
armor on all the time now because I can do that. I didn't realize that. No, so I'm going to go into photon mode and I'm going to move up here.
Oh,
to-
come in here! I'm gonna die on my own.
Oh, you're in there. Okay, all right.
No.
Please.
He's gonna die on his own. You heard him. Leave
I'm
him.
going to go. Oh yeah, I thought it was an instruction. You want to die on your own. And what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? I'm going to stand here and I'm going to attack the guy that he's attacking
Yeah.
with my old weapon. That doesn't hit.
Yeah, these it with the like tentacles like waving around its head, it's hard to get a bead on like where the center of mass is and where the body is to slice it. It's just a bit off-putting. So yeah, you unfortunately missed that one as well.
Oh man.
And that's
That's
your
tough.
turn, I think. Yep. Lovely. Mr. Snugglesworth is going to charge round, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he is going to charge through the creature to. Oh no, he would. He can go through the creature, so he would go around. He will incur the attacks of opportunity, but to try and gain flanking on the other one. So he's going to run around there. Bam. The creatures are going to bite at him as they do. Bam.
He cares not. He is bear.
Cares not for the.
He is strong.
He is strong, like something.
Strong.
I'm not sure. Some big, angry, furry thing. What is Bear's? What is Mr. Snugglesworth's AC? Ooh, yeah. One of them catches him, and its teeth sink into his leg. So he's going to take 5 points of damage. and he's gonna make a fortitude save. Push. And yeah. Mr. Snugglesworth, like, sort of noticeably grimaces, but takes his attack. So he's gonna swing with his. Is it the junk sensor? What is it called? Yeah, it is. So he's gonna swing with that at the Akata. He's got a +2 to that. Dang. Yeah, he's gonna fuck this thing up. So yeah, this thing takes 8 damage. Gets a really good smack onto its back with his sensor, and that'll be his turn. Emmett.
Right. I am going to just move in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's people in here. Can I shoot? Yeah. Can I hit that guy from here? I can hit him from here, actually. I'll shoot him from here.
You can. It'll be a bit tricky
right.
to Shag's in the way, but you can hit
Okay,
him.
wait. Can I move up here and shoot this guy then?
Yeah, Ira's in the way, but you can hit him.
There's no one in the way of this guy below.
Ira's right here.
Yeah, there.
No, Ira. Shag's there. Ira's here.
On my screen, there's a straight line.
Oh.
Hang on, I
Yeah,
just
no, not
screenshot
making
it.
this up. Ira is here, isn't he?
But there's a screenshot in chat.
There's no one between them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. That does not look like that for me.
No, that's weird.
Fuck, I can't click back on my character. Oh, I know one. Okay, well, I'll shoot this guy then.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Can I also employ some of my whatever it is, my get 'em improvisation?
Oh, yeah, your envoy improvisations. Yeah, yeah. Get him.
Get 'em! Oh. Alright, no, that wasn't an attack. That was just a fucking. Hang
That's
on.
just your inventory. Hey, guys, look at this sweet one.
Look at my sweet gun.
My
Look at
God.
it. It's really expensive.
Look at this gun.
No, unfortunately, it's hard to get a clear shot with Shag in front of you, and you take a shot, but it fires and just hits the wall. Lovely. Moving on. It is the creature's turn. So this one is going to whirl around. Actually, no, it's going to still attack the one in front of it, and where it can sort of sense all the majority of the creatures in front of it, and it's going to attack its Shag. Shag, does a 21 hit your KAC? Yeah. Take 8 points of piercing damage.
Jesus. Fuck.
That was max damage. That was a good hit. And can you make a con save for me?
No, because I don't have con save on.
Oh, sorry. Yep, no, you're absolutely right. A fortitude save, sorry.
No, because I'm bad at it.
Good excuse. Well done.
Oh, dang.
Wait, did that hit your hit points?
Hot damn.
Let me just make a note of these. You don't feel so good. There was something off about that bite. It didn't feel great. Like it fucking hurt, but there was something else. You're not sure. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Uh-oh.
The other one is going to run up here. Well, actually, it can stay where it is. Actually, and it's actually no, it's going to run over here to move towards Ira, but doing so, it'll incur an attack of opportunity if you want
Yes, I do want.
for it.
Fucking hell.
Are we
All
shit at this?
That's the miss.
Just take a little while to get
But
warmed
the
up.
creature does a 10 hit your KAC?
No, not even close.
No, that's a miss. Unfortunately, it goes to bite your shiny armor, but it just it just can't find purchase, and it can't get through. Tin and Emmett, it's at this moment you guys hear something coming from around the corner here, as another of these creatures rounds the bend and makes a beeline for you. And it's going to charge in and lunge at Tin Tomatoes.
No.
That's actually me.
Oh, am I on top of you?
Oh, you guys
yeah.
both at the same place?
Oh, we're stacked.
Ah,
Oh, that's fine. I'll take a step back.
no, after you.
Roll.
I think, given how small Tin is, they probably could stand in the same space.
Uh,
But if we're honest,
probably
me is
hide
not
for a moment, yeah. But in combat, they're only like small. They're still like pretty sizable.
He could
All
be
right,
cracked with his legs.
does a 17 hit your KAC?
Oh, fuck, yeah, it does.
That'll be 5 points of piercing damage. And can you roll a fortitude save for me?
Well, fuck.
Yes, I can. Oh, that's the one I'm bad at.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's fine.
You feel
You're -1.
you feel the oh fuck yeah. You feel the power of the bite as it clamps down on you, but you manage to sort of steel yourself and shrug off any sort of extra effects of that.
As a four-armed being, I am good at shrugging.
And it is Tin's turn.
So, up here is like machinery.
Yeah, that's all.
Is it?
This is all like corridors. It's like grating and knobs and pipes and cables and doodads
Spaceship
and
stuff.
whatnot.
Would I be able to scurry up the pipes out of reach of these things?
Potentially. Roll an acrobat. Do you have a climbing speed?
Not to hand.
No. Then roll an acrobatics check for me, or athletics. Yeah. So you can move at half speed, but you can scurry up onto the side, up onto the walls. It won't be terribly high because these corridors aren't like spacious, but they're about as high as they are wide, so they're about 10 feet tall.
All right, do you want to do that?
Okay. So would that be out of reach
Yeah.
from bites?
Potentially, it might be able to do a similar thing. You don't know.
Okay.
It can also move, and it might be able to jump up there. You don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up there.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up here.
Mhm.
I guess. Behind it, and then do a trick attack.
Yep.
I completely forgot to do that before.
Roll your whatever. Is it your stealth or is it for you? Is it your sleight of hand? I can't remember which one you use.
I do use stealth normally.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
that'll fucking do it. Yeah, so you managed to sort of evade this thing. It's preoccupied with chowing down on me. Yeah, roll that attack.
So if I roll a trick attack,
Oh dang!
Jesus.
God,
Ooh.
was that the attack? Yeah, that's the attack.
that's the
Fuck.
trick attack. And then I
Yeah.
also get to do a standard attack.
So the trick attack is part of your attack. It is your attack. It's like in D&D when you, like a rogue like does sneak attack, you do extra damage. It's
Okay.
not a separate attack. It's just you do extra damage. So, I mean, I'll take that as the attack roll if you're happy with that.
Yeah.
If you roll the attack, if you roll the weapon damage, so this is your trick attack. Yeah, damage, and whatever weapon.
So semi-auto pistol.
So you can roll that, and we'll just take the damage from that. Do you want to roll another d6 because it'll be doubled from the crit?
Okay.
That's 7, 11, 12 points of damage. God damn. That is a really good fucking hit on this boy. So you scurry yourself up into the little rafters there. Mission Impossible, round past him, and then drop down and take a bead on the back of his head and like fire around directly into the back of what looks like its neck, and you feel really satisfied. You got a good shot in there. Does the semi-auto pistol do anything on a crit? Because some weapons do have like a critical.
I don't think there
In
is
its description, it'll say like critical blank blank blank. It'll say like burn or whatever.
I don't think I copied the description.
If it doesn't have anything, it probably doesn't.
I don't think it does.
Nah, that's cool. All right, very good. Moving on to M.
So this guy is still squirming.
Yeah, he's alive. He's still kicking. He is not looking great right now since he took that shot, but he is still alive.
Then I guess I'll just take a swing at him with my battle glove.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, what's that? Yeah, unfortunately, that won't quite do it against their case.
Do I have any bonus attack?
Do you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, unfortunately not on this occasion. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, moving on. Shag,
G'day.
go for it. What are you doing?
First, I make use of my uncanny mobility.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack the guy in front of me, directly in
Mhm.
front of me, and trick attack him.
Okay.
Which is the trick attack. Pow. Hey, a whole extra one.
Yeah. What is your thing you need to do for yours?
I can pick bluff, intimidate, stealth, or in my case, computers, I think, but stealth is my best.
All right. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. I tell you what.
So then I have to try and hit the fucker.
Yep. So now you actually make your attack.
Eat it! Wow. I got flanking bonus, but still probably not enough.
Let me check its KAC.
I mean, the first
God.
time wasn't enough, and I had less than that, I think. Or more than that.
You do have flanking now, but let me just double check it. Fuck. I've closed it by accident. God damn it. Oh, what are you doing to me now? Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that just misses its KAC. Yeah, you go to swipe at it, and this is a squirmy little bastard. It is really hard to pin him down and get him, but oh shit, no! I just said that, and I remembered. Emmett,
Yeah, get him.
fucking got him.
Got him.
Got him,
Got him,
to
mate.
get him.
Fucking got him.
That +1 was all you needed. So yeah, with the
Fucking got him, mate.
+1 from the get him and with the +2 from the flanking, yeah, that hits. So
Fucking got him.
that'll be, was that 5 damage?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, this guy's
And
starting
because
to look
I've
a bit rough as well.
so uncanny mobility appears to be really fucking good. So I've made a trick attack. I can choose a target of attack before I move. I don't provoke opportunity attacks from that target. And now I'm going to use use my standard action to move, which I
A
think
trick attack's a full action.
Right, so I can trick attack or move.
I think you can move as part of your trick attack, from what I remember. So your trick attack is a full action doing movement and 1 attack. From what
Right, okay, but I can't. What I can't do is do my trick attack and choose someone else to not hit me.
I would say you could trick attack and then use it to extricate and get
Oh
away.
yeah, but what I'm saying is my uncanny mobility won't allow me to then use my standard action to choose one creature that I don't provoke opportunity attacks from and choose a different creature. That would be OP.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. No,
Alright, I'll run the gauntlet.
another attack.
I'll run the gauntlet and back up.
Okay. So you've identified that guy not to take damage from, but this guy you were still within melee with, so he's gonna bite at you as you get away. Does a 22 hit?
Why you do this?
That's 7 piercing damage.
And I've lost 5 hit points.
You don't need to make a fortitude save because you've already failed it. So yeah, don't worry about that.
Brilliant. I'm already dying.
I do that.
Ira.
Well, I'm going to attack.
Hang on. Me did a thing. Me saved my butt. He just presented
what is
4 damage.
Prevent wounds as a reaction when you are an anti when it takes hit point. You can spend 1 resolve point. God damn, that's
And
pretty
he rolled
cool.
a 4.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's a parallel universe somewhere where you had more hit points.
So I've only lost 1 hit point then in total.
Yeah, but I read it as it has to go through your whole stamina bar first and start taking hit points before I can use it.
Yeah, that to me does read as hit points rather than stamina because they do make a distinction between them.
Yeah.
In the system, so yeah, no, that's awesome. Cool.
Wait, don't you have 2 witch? Wait, Richard, don't you have 2 witch warper levels?
Yes.
So roll another d4, bitch.
That damage for every. It's 1d4 points of damage for every two witch warper levels you have. So
fuck it.
That would be 1d4 if you're level 2.
My 4th beer. Carry on. And they're extra large cans.
Yeah, I did think for a second that I could read, but
it's been proven otherwise.
Ira.
I'm going to attack this guy and probably miss. Boop. Oh, that's better.
Fucking yes.
Yes.
We are an all or nothing party, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are either missing or making. Yeah. Yeah, you're either missing or critting on things. Fuck. So you hit one and cleave through and hit the other.
Jeez.
So, fuck, you crit on the first one, then do max damage on the second attack.
Jesus.
So the first attack is against this one, isn't it?
Correct.
And then the second attack, you cleave through and hit that one. So this one, you do 10 damage to, which is a really good hit. So you slice into it, getting a really good solid impact on it, slicing away a bunch of the tendrils around its head, and then you carry the momentum through and lodge your longsword into the neck of this one here, and that one goes down and is vanquished.
Excellent. Haha.
That was a very good little bit there.
Awesome. That wasn't bad, was it?
That wasn't too bad at all. It is Mr. Snugglesworth, and since he is flanking with you, he is going to use his junk sensor again. Dom's gonna be. Let me do this first.
If that explodes when he's not here.
Dom's gonna be so pissed because I'm pretty sure he's never hit with this thing. But this time he's hit both times. The first time doing shitloads of damage, and this time he does he kill? No, he does not, unfortunately, kill it, but he does a good another good slice of damage off that thing. And that'll be his turn. Emmett.
Nice. Right, I'm going to. I think I'm going to try and shoot the guy that's down here. In the in the sense that he's almost dead, and it will relieve the rest of the party to come and help him.
Yep.
I long last have a gift for appropriate for Dan's action. That took a long time to find.
The azimuth laser rifle, that's fire damage, isn't it? So Emmett, as you shoot at this creature and you hit it real good, and it goes down, but it seems to have. It is weird. It seems like the fire damage didn't seem to penetrate as deeply as you would expect. It seemed to be slightly resistant to the fire damage, but it was enough to take it out. Unfortunately, as you do that, this one, because you're making a ranged attack within its radius, it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Do I get attack from opportunity just from doing an attack?
Yeah, ranged attacks and casting spells if you're in melee range.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking Pathfinder is brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking brutal. 17, does that hit your KAC?
Probably.
That is 4 piercing damage, and can you roll a fortitude save?
Where do I find my KAC? It does hit. Right, 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage from your stamina,
and
then a fortitude save. Yeah, so again, similarly, it didn't manage to catch you really good. It took a chunk out of your arm, but it didn't sink its teeth in. It just managed to take a clean little chunk out, so it didn't seem to get any nastiness in there. So you're all good. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Cool. It is the creature's turn. This one, the final one alive, seeing is going to turn around from where it felt the impact that almost killed it came from, and it is going to run towards Tin. And Tin, as it comes towards you, it doesn't run along the ground. It jumps up onto the wall and runs sideways along the wall directly at you.
Oh, nuts. Here we go.
As it does that, though, M and Emmett can take attacks of opportunity if you want.
Oh, yeah. You used a reaction this round, I think.
Oh, yes. No, you did. That was very honourable of you.
I'm lawful neutral, so I have to be.
So do I just get a shot with my laser rifle?
I I think it would be melee. It wouldn't be a ranged attack.
So using my knife.
Yep. You managed to just slash it as it runs away.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, you hit it, and as it sort of darts away, you manage to slash it on the back leg and score a bit of a gash on it. And then, yeah, Tin, it's going to run and lunge at you and try and chomp you. Does a 9 hit your KAC?
No, it doesn't.
No, that's a big old miss. It's the slash it took from Emmett seemed to put it off balance, and it didn't quite manage to leap high enough to grab you. But it's like, yeah, on the wall right next to you. And speaking of which, it is your turn.
Cool. Okay. So these things they can't see, or they
roll
Navigate.
if you actually just because you spent some time sort of fighting it now, you've been able to observe how it's behaving. Roll a life sciences check for me. Oh, let me just check something. Was it medicine? Or was it physical science? Yeah, that's fine. It's hard to say. It seems to be reacting to things you're doing. It's hard to say if it can see or not. Or what senses it specifically has. But it seems to be able to sense its surroundings decently enough.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna try to.
And this one in front of you, the last one's looking pretty ropey, I must say.
I'll just attack him.
I'm gonna cue a song for Sam.
Yeah.
So I'll do the trick attack first.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
And then I'll do the trick attack. Oh.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, that's gonna be a
You
miss.
fucking turkey cunt.
Yeah, unfortunately. But M might be able to help you, unless you were gonna move somewhere. Sorry.
Maybe I'll run away.
It might incur an attack of opportunity, but yeah, you can run away.
No, I'll stay there actually.
Yeah.
I could. I've got this. Where is it? I've got this like thief specialization.
Mm-hmm.
Not thief.
You gonna do Robin?
What?
So what are you gonna do, Robin?
Try and steal some of his teeth.
No, I've got like a. I'm pretty sure. When I leveled up, I've got this like hologram thing, so I can make a duplicate of myself.
You should be doing that more.
To trick people.
That sounds cool.
Trick people.
Tricks.
Trixie hobbitses.
M. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Go for it.
That bat. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Unfortunately, yeah, that misses. That's EAC, isn't
You
it?
fucking
I'm pretty
donkey.
sure that still misses. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately. Are you doing anything else?
Nah.
Shag. No worries.
He's trying to stay alive.
Oh, here it is.
Tom, if you had an alien for a friend, what would you call him?
Oh, sorry, I was peeing.
Dog shit,
Definitely.
because he wouldn't know what it meant.
I definitely didn't shout at you from the bathroom.
Dog shit, the alien.
I'd name my alien ZZ Top.
Oh, shut up.
That's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to say it's not very nice.
Alright. I'm
I call him Pearl Jam.
Oh, I like Pearl Jam. I'll move 1 and 2. And I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Mm-hmm. Go it.
Time for trick attack. Ow!
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't quite meet the
That
standard for
definitely
your
doesn't
trick
meet the
attack.
TR. No, I can concede that. It's probably correct.
So yeah, you don't get the additional trick attack damage, but
Boom! Single damage.
you biff it.
Pow! Right in the toe.
Yeah, you that the other back leg, the one that Emmett kind of slashed, you shoot the other one, and it managed to kind of just graze it. It's still looking really bad, but it is it's
Slightly
still alive.
worse.
It's slightly worse.
I can't. Can I spend resolve points in combat?
Yeah, you can. Depends on what it's for.
To regain health?
Oh, that's to in the course of a 10-minute rest.
Right. So I can't spend them on health at all in any shape or form. That's
Unless
fine.
you've got some kind of specific class ability or something else.
Not that I
allows you to
know
do
of. I will continue as I am.
Ira.
Dan's probably muted.
Normally.
I am in fact muted. So I'll repeat that. I'm gonna move.
Also, just going to throw it out there. I appreciate the song, Andy. Much obliged.
And I'm gonna attack this boy
Oh.
here.
Go for it. You have flanking with Tin.
Excellent. I'm flanking with the short boy.
Yeah.
Short boy,
Terrible.
but long heart.
+2. It's a 9. Yeah, not quite enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
You bring your sword down fucking hard. Like you sever like a couple of the cables like on the wall that it's perched on, but you kind of miss.
Damn. In which case, that's all I do.
Yeah. Mr. Snugglesworth is gonna roll around here. It's kind of 3, 4, 5. It's gonna kind of barge through all of you. 8, 7, 8, and it's just gonna run up and try and punch it to death. Battle glove. Full attack, why not? Yeah. So that first one, he manages to just splat it against the wall and just crush it against the wall. It wheezes and it is dead. But it's still kind of stuck to the wall a little bit. Like it's like caked in there now.
Like a mosquito.
And there you go. You are successful, and you are alive.
Hooray!
Lovely. Tin, you can kind of see around you. Now that you've had some time to look around, you can see on the ground over here what that creature appeared to be eating. You can now see appears to be the corpse of a dead space goblin.
What?
Hey Shag, this one looked prettier than you.
Fuck you, mate.
Seem to have a taste for goblins.
So, okay. Should we go and have a look at the goblin's body?
Yeah, go for it.
See what it's got?
Yeah, so on the goblin, you find. Let me just double check. You find. You find one knife, or a dog slicer, as you know, and you find one unstable junk laser. What it is basically it's a laser pistol which looks like it's cobbled together from just random bits of crap. Like you're pretty sure one of the things on there is like the dial from a microwave. Like it is like hodgepodged. Piece of shit. But you're aware, especially hanging around Shag, that goblins are resourceful little buggers, and they can sort of make this shit kind of work.
Okay.
Now that you've had some time to look around as well, you're not getting bitten and like attacked. You can see strewn about this cargo hold that these two creatures were in is this kind of light green sort of what looks like to be this almost chitinous shell that's cast about in shards around on the ground around the cargo hold.
Is that what the shell of a certain species of alien we're familiar with?
Roll. Anyone is welcome to roll I believe it's either a life science or a physical science roll for this one.
Fuck yeah, boy!
So Shag, you are aware that this material is called Noqual, and this is a very expensive star metal. It's a very precious resource, and it is used to craft really amazing bits of gear. It is also very expensive. You know, like one chunk of this can go for 500 credits.
What, if it's lying around in lumps?
Usually this is mined from asteroids, but on this occasion, yeah, it appears this is just sort of strewn about.
Right.
Anyone roll life sciences? No, never mind. So actually in this cargo hold, you find 2 bulk worth of Noqual.
Ooh. Fuck yeah, boy!
Nice.
If someone wants to put that in their inventory.
I got it.
Yeah. I would say with that, because that life.
I might have to leave it to the bear in terms of actually carrying it because effort. But
because that physical science roll was so good, you also have a passing awareness that sometimes this material is can be secreted by certain types of aliens. When they either make shells or eggs or their kind of carapace. And these creatures are very sought after and hunted.
are we murdering them?
I
Sounds
don't
like
think
you
we
have.
need to.
So what you're saying? is if-
Anybody know anything about life sciences? Because I'm just a physical science boy, apparently.
Nope.
I can roll it.
Oh, I got 20!
Tomatoes, no shit.
Okay, yeah.
Tomatoes is full of beans.
Tin.
Tomatoes is full of beans, boys.
So Tin is able to tell you. 1 second, get the page.
They're an endangered species, and turns out that we're all fucking monsters.
Yeah.
You
We knew
guys
that already.
are fucking animals.
I mean, they attacked us first.
We should just let the goblins do.
That is true.
Fuck you!
Technically, only a third of the party is animals.
So Tin, yeah, you are aware that these things are called kata.
Oh.
Evil little bastards. And yeah, your earlier suspicion was true. These things are can see, but they are deaf. But you know that they're able to sense things either through sight, they're very keen-sighted, and or through sort of vibrations. You know this is because they don't actually breathe. They live out in the void of space, or on asteroids, or like, and cling to those until they crash into like a ship or a space station or a planet, where they just fucking go to town. Because what they have the ability to do is something called inflict void death. Because you know, you've heard through sort of space folk legend that these creatures, when they bite you, they actually inject you with thousands of its eggs. And
Ooh, lovely.
when you die, that's when the baby Akata pops out.
But do they kill you, or do they just come out when you die?
They come out when you die, but they make you very sick.
Right. Okay. So it's not
and
just
generally,
like you'll be buried and they'll turn up.
but generally speaking, they're banking on their bite killing you. And if you die when you are inflicted with the void death, you come back as a void zombie.
Lovely.
Okay, so we need to get rid of this goblin body.
Um,
Pretty
ooh,
quick.
What about this goblin body? Like,
Keith,
We need to get rid of both the goblin bodies.
one thing I forgot to mention, because you rolled quite high, they are resistant to fire. So fire-based weaponry isn't quite as effective on them, but they are unusually susceptible to salt water.
So if we make Shag cry on them, then it will hurt them more.
Yeah. Just take away Shag's loot.
Yeah. Or let's see how many grenades we can fit in his anus. That's one way to get tears.
Put all of his loot
Sans,
up
but
his
sans, but sans condom, like they're going in dry.
Hell.
You have to take them up, otherwise, if I get indigestion, then they'll go off.
We'll lubricate it with sriracha.
You know. Very good. What are you guys doing now?
I'm
Get rid of this body.
feeling pretty fucking shit. Anyone? Like, someone? Anyone?
Do anything.
Help me, please.
Do something.
I have-
Now that you're out of combat, you can take 10 minutes if you wanted.
I have a
I'm full of fucking alien eggs. Somebody help
I
me.
have a med kit. Can I do something with Sam?
I have a healing serum, but I don't think that'll be enough to get rid of a nasty alien egg infestation.
What does the healing kit do?
I just have a med kit.
Does it heal like a certain amount of?
Hang on, let me
stuff?
check.
So I also have a question. I
Yep.
have an ability if I become graviton attuned called Black Hole, where I can pick like each target succeed on a fortitude save or be pulled 10 feet towards me, and it's any number of creatures within 20 feet of me. Could I do that with the eggs inside him and pull them 10 feet towards me, but like out of him?
I would say you could try, but you're still very new to these powers, and you don't have the fine control and to just pull those things out. And you would also know that that by this point, these things are like microscopic. They are in his bloodstream now.
So we're gonna pull the blood out as well.
Strange
Just
blood.
he's got too much blood in there. Just got to get it out.
It's too much relief pressure.
Wait, no. If it's the problems in the blood, we'll just inject him with bleach, and that will fix it.
Yes.
Oh,
Go
What
on.
if we put the light in him? That the UV light in him?
You just need to inject him with your light.
Yes. Okay. I get closer and hopefully the light that's coming off me cures him. And yeah, you are saved.
Tin. Tom, I just found it. Oh no, you found it. The basic mega, yeah, allows you to.
I guess this is a common ailment.
Allows you to check and treat deadly wounds. Yeah, this isn't really something that you can just sort of fix by itself. Like I said, it's not something that kills you. Because the way their species work, they're kind of banking on they inject you and then kill you, and then like the thing does its business. Then you would know that if enough time goes by and the host remains alive, that they're usually able to shrug off the effects of this.
Right. So I will recover without. As long as I don't die, I will recover.
In-game turns, yeah, with a couple extra successful saves, as the hours go on, you will be able to.
What if I fail the saves?
Unfortunately, because you have that though, during combat, you weren't aware of the feelings of it. Oh no, you don't get any particularly bad effects from it just yet, or anything
Great.
right now. Yeah.
Can I take 10 minutes and spend? How many resolve points can I spend?
I think it's just one resolve point you need to spend to get your stamina back. I just check.
What about hit points?
Hit points, no, you cannot get those back on a 10-minute rest.
All right, so I can have my stamina points back, and then I'll hit points. That's fine. I only have 1 hit point.
Yep.
I have a question about the fixing the blood thing. I have this Infinite Worlds thing where I can project elements of a parallel existence into our universe.
In the bag, all right.
Can I send things the other way?
What do you mean?
So could I just
See.
You can
make
define
all
the
of,
cause and appearance of infinite worlds however you wish.
make all of the bad things
Yeah, the effects
in
are
Shag's
quasi-real.
travel to a parallel universe?
Wait, you're gonna what? Send me into a parallel universe?
No, just all the bad stuff in your blood. Not all of you.
Because these things are so small, and because they're now sort of beginning to permeate his body, it would be nigh on impossible to kind of separate
Basically,
them
I've got
individually.
worms.
You're infected with parasites, basically. Shag's just a parasite host mummy for right now.
I mean,
I like condom grenades.
could be worse. It could have been chlamydia. So, you know,
It could have been worse. You could have caught space herpes. And that's a bad time, I'll tell you what.
I haven't read Mice and Men. Mice and Men.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
what?
Okay. Of mice and men.
because you were about to get Lennied.
Oh, Jesus, Dan. Spoilers.
I understand the Lenny reference, but not that.
Oh, it's like right at the end of the book. If you haven't read it, I mean, like, it's not like it's a new book.
No,
Like-
I just it's like back me up. Okay, Mice and Men is one of those books that you wouldn't read unless you had to.
Unless, you
It's a
did.
novella. It's not like it's a long book.
Yeah, but would you go out of your way to read it unless you were told to at school?
I didn't read it for school. I read it myself. Yeah.
You could.
The film is very
In
good.
fact,
Watch
in
that
fact,
on
I'm
That's
pretty
House
sure.
Large.
I'm also pretty sure Bo has read of Mice and Men off her own back, not because of school. Double check that, Ed, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
The film with John
Did you read
Malkovich.
Mice and Men at school, or did you do it for fun?
House Savage.
Bo had to do it at school.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you, Dan.
Yeah.
Well, 50% of the people who've read
But Bo
it here
says she
read
loved it.
I'm
It's a
back
good-
to
it's a
lending
good-
him.
It's a good story.
Okay, I tell you what then. Did you guys want to call it there for tonight? I suppose that's a
Yeah.
decent place to leave it.
Should we lob the goblin out before we forget next week?
just,
the
just
dead one? Yeah?
void, just space the corpse.
Just throw her in the space. If they're resistant to fire.
Wait, no, we don't need to. It's already in a void. Like, there's no pressure in here.
It sounds like no, you don't have to do anything. It's fine. I'm good. I'm safe. Look, I'm healthy.
No, I mean,
bit.
there is no airlock. Like, there is no pressure. We're currently in like.
Yeah, but let's chuck it out of the ship, right? And then these eggs aren't going to hatch, and then we have this zombie thing chasing us around.
Yeah, all right. Evac the body. I can
Just
get
chuck it into space.
I was just imagining that Shag couldn't see the dead goblin body yet.
Oh, well,
You
this
just
one,
heard us
yeah, you
talking
guys
about it.
fucking-
Just like,
Yeah,
why should we just throw the goblin out of the airlock?
Let's throw Shag out as well.
Yeah, you just fucking space him.
the space with you son of a bitch.
But yeah, there you go. So you have made your way onto the Acreon, taken out some of the aliens that appear to have infested the ship, and gotten infected. And Shag's an expectant parent now, so that's exciting. And yeah, we'll pick that up next time.
Excellent.